This is Kevin Harlan courtside with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, and our reporter tonight on the sideline, David Aldridge. DA, take it away.
Kevin, thank you. Chris Middleton has been underrated for so long that now is he rated? Giannis Antetokounmpo said, people don't know how much Chris has sacrificed for this team to be great. He could easily be a 25-point-per-game scorer in the league, but he just wants to win. He knows that by doing that, everything else is going to take care of itself. Kevin?
Well, he's an all-star teammate, David, as you point out in that story. Thank you. Here are the starters for Milwaukee. Giannis and Portis, the lengthy post pair for him. Holiday out there with Allen, and it's Middleton in at the small forward position. And for New York, in the forward positions, Barrett and Randall. Fournier out there with MP, and it's Robinson in at the 5 spot. For those teams, Greg, that had head coaching changes, how long does it take to fully implement a new system?
Well, it typically takes a full season, and it also depends just on how complicated the system is. But all things being equal, the experienced teams often learn faster because they just understand the game better.
It'll be the Knicks off the tip. The drive by MP, and stolen by Portis. MP against Holiday. Driving in, and Holiday throws it down.
Boy, he's like an eel slipping into the paint. Drew Holiday glides past the other guys and gets himself right to the bucket.
MP, good. A special moment in the career of MP. GA, he has secured a shoe deal.
Bold move by Puma. MP is a difference maker on the court and as a brand ambassador.
Here's Holiday after the made shot from MP. Portis trying to free himself. Here's Giannis. And there's the bucket. Stay with it on the offensive glass, getting it done.
Well, that's just a matter of outworking the defense there by Giannis, beating them to the glass and sending it right back.
Passes it to Randall. The rebound by Holiday. Bucks have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Here's Middleton. It's rebounded by New York. They're coming off that win against Philadelphia.
And you gotta love a team that can maintain its composure on the road, take good shots, and knock them down with confidence.
Well, efficiency is critical, and I love how they ran their offense and got quality shots out of their sets.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Portis can't get it to go.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
To the middle, it's stolen by Antetokounmpo. And there's the drive. Excellent D that time from Robinson. And so it's Randall bringing it up now for the Knicks. Some nice passing by New York here. To the paint. Here's MP. And MP throws it down.
Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
And you know, guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team.
And count it, the shot is good. He'll go to the free throw line.
That's his first.
And Antetokounmpo is just fearless. I mean, hit him, knock him around. Really doesn't faze him. Doesn't matter. This guy is determined to get the job done, and he does.
And Greg, Giannis is such a handful on the offensive end. You know, teams have no choice but to foul him.
And it is hard because Giannis knows how to create contact, and refs have started to give him the benefit of the doubt. He'll be getting double-digit free throw attempts for a long time.
Free throw no good for Giannis.
You know, if we didn't quite grasp Antetokounmpo's potential coming into the league, it didn't take long to see that he is really a generational talent. I mean, he's blown us all away with his athleticism and skill set. And I would add to that his work ethic, too. You can tell on his his body and his game.
Boy, they're on fire right now, cooking with gas, starting this one out 4-5.
Allen against Fournier. And another shot. Randall with the block.
Well, you can't go up weak against Randall, otherwise he's going to block it.
And Antetokounmpo gets it to go.
And he is really in a zone right now, playing and scoring with confidence.
Knicks have gone 4 of 5 from the field so far. The drive by MP. And the dunk by MP.
An offensive mastery right there. I mean, great move in the lane and then the flush.
With just no way for the D to handle it.
Well, I tell you what, you just got to sit back and admire the creativity there.
And the Bucks with possession here. The Knicks making the shot. The putback. And Antetokounmpo on the follow.
And the activity of the Greek freak around the bucket. I mean, this guy just does not quit. Relentless. Really knows how to finish with authority after misses come his way. Wow. Boy, that's finishing the defense there. He made a good effort on that possession defensively and then closed it out with the rebound.
And the call will be against Fournier. That is his first foul of the game. And now let's revisit that exceptional mobile one block.
And an early swat like that can really set the tone. Now the shooters will be feeling his presence.
Holiday, 17 points in his last outing. Drives to the hoop. And it's slammed in by Holiday.
Well, don't let his position as a point guard fool you now. Holiday can flush it with ease.
Randall passes to Fournier. Here's MP. Yes, once again, it remains perfect. 6 attempts and 6 hits.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
You know, nothing makes a coach happier than selflessness on the basketball court.
Now here's Giannis. 8 points for him. On the wing, MP. Guarded by Holiday. It's good.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
The Bucks trail. Holiday looking over the floor. Inside, Portis. Robinson pulls it in. Robinson's got rebound number 5 here tonight. The pass to MP. And MP throws it down hard.
My goodness, that was absolutely filthy.
Oh, nasty. This building is stud. He dug deep, Greg, into his bag of tricks there.
Boy, I'd love to get a replay on that one. Let's keep it handy so we can see it again.
And it's out of bounds. The Bucks able to retain possession here. And the Bucks with possession here, trailing by 4. Middleton outside. Shot clock at 5. Over Robinson. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Boy, you talk about 3-and-D guys. Middleton is the epitome of that player. Great range, mid-range game, can defend multiple positions. He does all of that at an elite level.
You know, Clark, many view Middleton as the prototypical perimeter player.
I would not disagree at all. I mean, he does everything and does it all well.
And that one falls for Middleton.
And last season, Middleton adding to his game, played more of a playmaking role. Great assist numbers for him.
And for Middleton, he's not the primary ball handler, but Greg, he can fill in from time to time.
And capable of playing the point forward if needed. And just make smart, simple plays. Great option to initiate the offense to kind of give you a different look.
Randall finds Fournier, and the dunk by MP.
Yeah, the clever Frenchman. Fournier solid at recognizing when the defense isn't covering one of his teammates.
Randall against Middleton. Nice D from Barrett.
That's exactly the look they wanted, guys. Right guy, right play, wrong result.
Offensive rebound. Randall with the bucket.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
Bucks trail by 6. Holiday with it. He's been putting up the points on a very steady basis, averaging around 17.5 points a game. MP passes to Robinson. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
And Holiday, here we go. Misses from close range. The Knicks leading by 8. Outside Fournier. MP against Holiday. Here's MP. And he tries off the glass, but it's no good. Well, the Bucks shooting only around 32% so far in this one. The offense looking a bit off kilter.
Boy, that is some kind of heads-up basketball from Holiday. He does not sleep on the wide-open man and found him perfect.
Now here's Randall. He's been producing a fair amount of offense night in and night out as he's averaging 14 points a game. Comes up empty down low.
Not much falling for him this quarter, guys, and you can sense his frustration.
MP, Randall on the follow.
They are just killing him on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
And the Bucks decide to take their first time out here. Last time they met was in Milwaukee.
Yeah, but what a tremendous effort, Kevin. I thought they were coming all the way back. Such a terrific fourth quarter of basketball where they just could not get over the hump.
So New York going with almost an entire new group here. Obi Toppin's checked in. Substitution here for Milwaukee. Portis, he's checked in for Ibaka. Antetokounmpo comes in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. Carter, he's checked in for Chris Middleton. And it's Drew Holiday in for Hill. And Milwaukee, looking at who they've got. We've got Antetokounmpo, Holiday out there with Carter. And it's Connaughton in at the 3 spot.
There's your bully ball right there. I mean, a lot of folks think that's all Randall is a bully baller. With those big shoulders, that muscular body, he does a nice job putting him to use.
Here's Holiday, following the basket by Julius Randle. Holiday gets the bucket. Holiday's got the lead up to 2 now for Milwaukee.
Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
Hey, guys standing around spectating, I mean, you got to get in there and get tough.
And so Holiday will bring it up for the Bucks. Only giving up 2 points this quarter. It's off to Boston for him after this game as they take on the Celtics. That will be the 4th of the string of 5 played on the road. And New York making a change here. Barrett's checked in. Allen's checked in for Milwaukee. The Knicks have gotten off to a rough start here in the second quarter, going just 1 for 5. Randall finds MP. We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. It's tipped. The dish to Reddish. 5 to shoot. The rebound by the Bucks. And it's Holiday at the elbow. And the rejection by Noel.
And Noel just staking his territory with his massive reach. That wingspan makes him an intimidating presence who covers a lot of ground quickly.
Now, here's Barrett. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet.
And 1 step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
Holiday against MP. Portis kicks to Allen. Milwaukee, no good that time either. Nets have gone only 2 of 7 from the field since the second quarter got underway. Carter against Barrett. And out of bounds as the Bucks gain possession. Here's Holiday. He's got 6. Got a piece of it. And stolen by MP. And MP throws it down hard.
Oh, and he got fancy with that one.
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open.
And I like it. I mean, some coaches might want to see just a sure-handed lay-in there, but for me, I don't mind a little extra.
I'm glad we got to see the mobile one block once more. What a play.
And that is a huge block. Given how close this game is, a stop like that was right on point.
And the dunk by MP.
And you see the passing instincts Barrett has. Great at recognition out on the floor.
Looking at the last game for Milwaukee, there's a loss to the Philadelphia 76ers. It's Allen with the drive. Antetokounmpo inside. Randall on him. Antetokounmpo. The Knicks leading by 4. Guys, they've been getting it done.
They came out with a mission, and they have been tough to stop.
Here's Randall, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. And we see teams around the league trying to integrate star veterans with talented rookies. Greg, it's not always easy, is it?
Not at all, Kevin. And a lot of times it becomes a choice between win now or win later. Though the teams with great coaching and development can oftentimes do both.
And Fournier's checked in for Cameron Reddish. The Bucks also with the sub. Antetokounmpo's checked in. Now a timeout called by Milwaukee.
And they just can't seem to get going offensively.
I think this timeout, guys, is where you draw up some plays that are guaranteed to create some high percentage shots.
Carter outside. Will it go? And the rejection by Noel. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Noel. Here's Holiday.
Just not much success when it comes to shooting.
Nice D from Fournier.
And the stroke definitely lacking confidence this quarter. Nothing on target.
Pass to MP. The shot that time, not on target. And Milwaukee will come the other way. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Carter against MP. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Giannis. And that one's drained from the low block. Antetokounmpo's got 12.
Giannis continues to expand his offensive arsenal, and with that, his confidence and ability can actually take over more.
And he gets the bucket.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Holiday against Randall. Kicks it out to Allen. The Bucks keep it going. A new 14-second clock. It'll go, and the Knicks lead is cut down to 4 on the bucket from Antetokounmpo.
Really confident from the interior because of his length and strength. Giannis feels like he can score from anywhere, anytime.
Here's MP, and MP throws it down.
Puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on him.
And you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
Here is Carter, following the score by New York. They get a hand on it, and stolen by MP. For the finish, and MP throws it down hard.
He's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Insane dunk.
And now they're starting to rub it in. Build up a lead, and here we go, baby. It is showtime.
And why not? A little salt in the wound. The more plays they make like that, the more they'll have these guys reeling and on the ropes.
That's his first personal, first team foul.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for New York.
They pounded the ball inside in the first half, forcing the D to collapse, and that frees up the shooters going forward.
Something else they've done right so far from the get-go tonight is run. I mean, so much of their offense has come off the fast break.
And he knocks down the first one. Robinson's checked in for Noel. And Milwaukee with a change here, too. Chris Middleton's checked in for Drew Holiday. Carter hits them both. Now, here's MP. He had a career game last time out. Bucket after bucket. Randall with the bucket.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Carter looking around. On the wing, Giannis. That one falls, coming off Carter's feet. Carter's got 3 assists tonight.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take him.
New York calls timeout.
Every timeout, a chance to review the lineups, matchups, or call a play.
And I agree. I think there's going to be a new wrinkle in their game plan when they come out of this timeout.
George Hill's checked in for Javon Carter. Now, here's Barrett. He's coming off a 10-point game against the 76ers in Philadelphia.
And what opened things up for him was his passing. He was making so many plays that the D had to play off it. And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
I think they've really got to start committing more bodies down low and really kind of close that area off defensively.
And stolen by MP. Fast break, here we go. Got a piece of it. And out of bounds as the Bucks gain possession.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
Derrick Rose is checked in for the Knicks. And Milwaukee with a change here, too. Ibaka's checked in. Bucks trail by 8. Here's Allen. Gets inside game in New York. We've got more in store for you right after this. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. You look at MP in this game, guys, he has been everywhere.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up. Be physical with him.
Sharing the wing spots, Fournier and Barrett. Randall and Robinson make up the inside pair. And it's MP in at the point. So that's who Tom Thibodeau starts the second half with. The drive by MP. Fournier finds Barrett. And the rejection by Giannis. And it's out of bounds to New York. They'll retain possession. His shot was hindered by that momentous mobile one block.
And boy, did he get up quick to reject that shot. That's as fundamental as defense gets.
4 on the clock. MP passes to Fournier. And a miss there on the triple. Bucks leading by 3. Pass to Antetokounmpo. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
Middleton, a scorer by nature, that time showing he can find his teammates, too.
And so, MP will bring it up for the New York Knicks. They'll be off to Charlotte for a game against the Hornets. That will be a getaway game for them, a one-game road trip. And the rejection by Giannis. He blocks it again.
Ugh, ugly start. The second half, they've missed their first 4. They've got to get on track.
Looking to end his cold spell. There's Portis shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
That's his second personal.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. I mean, that's the message they were sending with that foul. Nothing easy inside.
Both shots good from the stripe. And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket. That should give them a nice little jolt.
Yeah, it has to. They need a jolt, GA.
And, you know, that's exactly what happens when you don't settle. That's the result. Tremendous effort and a big-time finish there.
Milwaukee with the ball. The Knicks making the shot. Outside Holiday. Lays it up and banks it in. Holiday's got the lead up to 7 now for the Bucks.
Some nasty handles from Holiday, leaving the defense shaking its head and all. Kevin, I don't think we can overstate how big a deal it was for Holiday to come to the Bucks. I mean, this team went after him hard, and you can see why. He's such a terrific all-around player and a great leader as well.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then, Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
New York calls timeout.
And Holiday was a hot name when he went on the trading block. Bucks paid the big price to get it.
And I think trading for him helped secure Giannis long-term, quite honestly. He really does complement this roster.
Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. Randall kicks to MP. That shot no good. Great D that time from Portis.
Solid rebound there, and with the score like it is, that's an area where they can't afford to get lazy.
Yeah, another column in the stat sheet that hasn't gone in their favor. To climb back, they've got to put forth more effort.
Now, here's Barrett. Following the shot by Drew Holiday. To the inside. Here's MP. It's good from inside. MP's got 34 points.
Boy, he's making it look really easy right now. I expect him to continue to run the offense through him until the defense makes him change plans. You know, guys, you can tell he wants to contribute more, but his teammates have picked up the slack for him. That's what being on the team is all about.
And the rejection by Antetokounmpo. And the shot is good. The Bucks lead has been cut down to 3 on the bucket from Robinson. MP against Holiday. Middleton on the wing. Just 5 on the clock. And that one's on target from the wing. Middleton's got 5 points now this quarter.
I think Middleton is absolutely dynamic when he's involved in the pick and roll. He's really skilled at his decision-making. He knows when to pass and when to shoot.
And talk about putting some extra on it. That dunk was way over the top.
Close game or not, he's going to finish firm when he gets the space.
Well, I tell you what, guys, the young kids like to say, that's doing too much. That falls into that category. That was too much.
And that was a great replay we just saw of our Mobile One block.
And guys, they'll think twice about attempting that shot again. That was a big-time rejection.
Here's MP, and he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
As a playmaker, Barrett has improved his vision, plays with a good recognition, and been very unselfish.
Now here is Holiday. 8 points for him. Antetokounmpo against Randall. Puts it up from 15. And that one goes long.
Boy, that's got to be terribly frustrating there. I mean, with the defense not hustling, and he still misses. Boy, he wishes he had that one back.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling now.
Holiday against MP. Holiday dishes to Middleton. MP against Portis. Count it.
Well, he could have earned some style points there, but he really doesn't need to use the fadeaway when he's that wide open.
Time call here. The Knicks decide to talk it over. You have to like what we're seeing from Giannis Antetokounmpo.
and he has absolutely worn them out in the paint. They need to come up with a plan to limit his touches in the interior.
And New York making a change here. Noel's checked in. Carter, he's checked in for Milwaukee. Knicks trail by 3. Down low, and so the ball's out of bounds. Middleton touched it last.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
And, you know, even though they didn't come up with the steal, that's still a nice defensive play.
Now, here's MP. He has 40. And here comes Holiday leading the fast break. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
That's his first.
It's going to be on Nerlens Noel.
Hey, when in doubt, go hard to the rim. I love the mentality from Holiday. Gets him to the line.
Both free throws good from Drew Holiday.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
No misses yet. Can't do much better than that, guys.
And MP throws it down hard.
Talk about putting some extra on it. That dunk was way over the top.
Close game or not, he's going to finish firm when he gets the space.
Well, I tell you what, guys, the young kids like to say, that's doing too much. That falls into that category. That was too much.
Here's Portis following the score by New York. And Holiday has it in the corner. Over Noel. And again, the Bucks miss.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
To me, it appears he's starting to lose his composure a little bit. We'll see if he can regroup and get back into a better rhythm.
Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
And it just forces the defense to pay more attention to him, guys, which we know can open up things for others.
Pat Connaughton, he's checked in for Grayson Allen. And it's tied up with that one. And so it's Carter who brings the ball up for Milwaukee. Drops in the layup for 2. Carter's got 10 points.
And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
You know what, guys, honestly, I didn't think he'd win that battle. I mean, that's a lot of height to give up.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think.
That's exactly how you send it. 2 hands and down.
And the Bucks with possession here, following the score by New York. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Javon Carter. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Excellent example of toughness and physicality on defense. Got his nose right in the middle of things and made a play.
Looking at who's out there now for the Knicks. Toppin, he's checked in for Randall. Alec Burks comes in for R.J. Barrett. And it's Rose in for Fournier. Now, here's Burks. MP, and the dunk by MP.
Puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on him.
And you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
MP against Carter. The drive by MP.
Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
And it just forces the defense to pay more attention to him, guys, which we know can open up things for others.
Here's Middleton. Knicks with the rebound. Noel's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Burks against Ibaka. Burks can't get it to go. Bucks trail by 4. Middleton looking it over. Passes it to Connaughton. Now Ibaka. Over Rose. And the shot falls short this time.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
Here's MP. And MP throws it down hard.
Rose, a very solid floor general. I think that's an underrated part of his game. He's excellent in finding his teammates.
Milwaukee's gone 4 of 8 tonight from three-point land, shooting 50% on the three ball here. Here's Carter. Portis trying to free himself. Offensive rebound. And it's Carter missing. And stolen by Portis. Another miss, and they've really hit a rough patch here. The Knicks leading by 6. Here's MP, and the dunk by MP.
Just rubbing it in their faces with that dunk.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
And that's terribly demoralizing for a defense, guys. I mean, they know he's going to keep coming and coming and coming, and that they may not have an answer for it.
Now a timeout called by Milwaukee. As the teams head into this timeout, a chance for the coaches now to map out some plays for the next few minutes and a chance for the players to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's important if they want to make sure they don't wear down later in the game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, you have to stay hydrated.
All right, look who's coming onto the court. Come on and get fouled for your Knicks City Dancer.
Reddish, he's checked in for the Knicks. Quickly comes in for MP. The Bucks also with the sub. George Hill's checked in for Javon Carter. That one's in there. The Knicks lead is cut down now. Ends up going with the new group. The Bucks also changing it up. Antetokounmpo's checked in for Ibaka. And it's Drew Holiday in for George Hill. On the court for the Bucks. Longtime teammates Middleton and Giannis, the forwards. Holiday and Connaughton are the guards. And it's Portis in at the 5 down low.
An occasional over-the-back call is fine with him. That's just how he plays and how he attacks the glass.
Yeah, you know what? They say you would always rather have a player that you need to turn down than to turn on. So being aggressive versus passive, I want the aggressive guy all the time, even if it means a few fouls.
MP, no good. Bucks trail by 6. Here's Connaughton. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Always good to see Giannis get his teammates involved because he knows he can't do it alone.
The drive by MP. Goes back up. And the rejection by Giannis. Guys, this offense very effective.
And guys, the defense has been no match. They've just picked them apart.
Well, I tell you what, the long arms of Antetokounmpo are really incredibly lethal in the paint. Sometimes the defense really has no choice but to foul him and then hope he misses.
Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely. The Knicks leading by 3. The drive by MP. And the dunk by MP.
Just rubbing it in their faces with that dunk.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
And that's terribly demoralizing for a defense, guys. I mean, they know he's going to keep coming and coming and coming, and that they may not have an answer for it.
Here's Holiday. The Knicks making the shot. That one drops for him. Holiday's got 13 points in the second half. And here's MP. He'll bring it up for the New York Knicks. And he drives in, and MP throws it down hard.
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark.
And guys, I know there are a lot of questions right now defensively for this team. There's no doubt about that.
That those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
Milwaukee with the ball. The Knicks making the shot. It's rebounded by Barrett. Barrett's got his 4th rebound in this one. For 3, Fournier. And Robinson is right there. Now it's a 7-point Knicks lead.
Oh, how about the finesse there? Nice little gentle touch on the board.
And you know, when you have that gentle touch, those chip-ins are easy to come by.
But only if you grind hard enough to get yourself in tight before the shot goes up, guys. You've got to get your work done before the shot is attempted.
And hustle like that is why he leads his team in rebounds tonight.
And I tell you what, guys, nobody's been more physical in this game than he has. He has been a glass eater.
Now, here's Antetokounmpo after the miss from MP.
Yeah, he just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam.
I tell you what, if he's got a few more of those in him, this lead will really start shrinking.
And how about just floating to the rim on that slam?
Boy, when he gets up, I mean, he gets up.
Yes, he does. That's what we call helium. Yeast rising and helium floating.
Now a timeout called by Milwaukee.
Well, it's been an express lane to the rim. Coach can't be happy about that.
And, you know, I think he's going to tell them simply, we have to show more fight on the interior. That's the top priority right now.
Moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game.
Yeah, and his performance has been a jaw-dropper. It must have been feeling great coming into the building tonight because once he hit the court, it was all working for him. He was in a zone.
This is as good a game as we've seen him play, and this crowd can't get enough of it. When he explodes like this, it becomes a special atmosphere in here. Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Hey, guys. Well, Mike Budenholzer had some advice for the team during the timeout. He said, I love how we're shooting the basketball. You guys have been locked in from three. Just keep taking makeable shots. If you don't have it, pass it to the guy who does. Kevin?
Thanks, David. Now, here is Holiday. And two free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's on Mitchell Robinson.
You know, Holiday is deceptively tall and strong and has great point guard skills, and that makes it really hard to defend him.
He doesn't get the second one.
And not a single free throw attempt in that first half, but he has been far more active since the break and drawn some fouls.
And plenty of contact on the shot, so two free throws coming up. And there's the foul against Milwaukee. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for New York.
Boy, guys, I really like how they've driven the ball to the basket in this game. I mean, they've been very aggressive with it.
Yeah, but I also like the balance because they're doing a great job of getting inside and converting around the rim. I really like their aggressiveness.
And both free throws good for MP. Bucks trail by 8. Allen outside. Middleton the pass to Antetokounmpo. 14 feet away, and he wills that one in, sinking right through off the back iron.
A tough first half, but it's been a different story here since the break.
The drive by MP, and MP throws it down hard.
He's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Insane dunk.
And now they're starting to rub it in, build up a lead, and here we go, baby. It is showtime.
And why not? A little salt in the wound. The more plays they make like that, the more they'll have these guys reeling and on the ropes.
And that's out of bounds. Milwaukee will retain possession. Here's Middleton. Over Randall. Middleton can't get it to go. The Knicks leading by 8. Inside. MP, no good. And so Allen will bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. And the foul called on MP.
Number 37.
That will get him his fourth foul of the game. And due to the bonus, we'll head to the line for 2.
Foul. Shooting for Milwaukee, Drew Holiday. At the line, 2 shots.
That free throw good from Drew Holiday.
Holiday really is a soft-spoken guy on and off the court. Leads by example, is extremely reliable and talented, and his teammates have great respect for him because of it.
Both free throws good from Holiday. New York's gone 2 of 5 on three-point shots since the end of the third quarter. MP passes to Fournier. Now, here's Barrett. Offline with his 3.
And thus far, they've managed to overcome an off game from him offensively.
And Middleton kicks to Holiday. Middleton the pass to Antetokounmpo. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
That's his fourth.
Well, that's just an assertive play by Giannis against tough defense, drawing the foul and still getting the shot off.
Giannis Antetokounmpo at the line, 2 shots.
And he's good on the second.
He's simply just willing himself to the line here.
The Knicks leading by 5. Here's MP, and that one good.
Wow, unconscious has he been this quarter. They're riding that hot hand.
Holiday against Robinson. The pass to Giannis. Back to Holiday. The shot, no good. Randall with some nice D. To the middle. He's looking for MP and finds him. Can't hit from in close. Bucks trail by 7. Bounce pass Middleton. And Antetokounmpo with the jam.
You know, feeling very comfortable taking a big shot when his team needs it. That's a sign of how Antetokounmpo has matured recently.
And there's the call on Giannis Antetokounmpo.
His first personal.
That's his first foul. We've got 1:48 left in the fourth quarter. MP from 13.
Yeah, I don't want to dismiss the defensive chops of Antetokounmpo. I mean, he is so good at handling himself on the defensive end, whether he's guarding his own guy or in position to help his teammates.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Well, you don't want to give him any open shots at this stage. Never mind a layup. Come on now.
Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
And you know, guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team.
Here's Holiday following the score by New York. And they double up Giannis. Fournier against Holiday. Another shot. The 3. And another 3 for Milwaukee.
Dependable performance from Holiday. So reliable. This is a guy who is unshakable by the high stakes in that situation.
Now, here is Robinson. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
And what you like about Barrett is his all-around game, a versatile guard / forward who wants to keep improving.
2-possession game now, guys. Some very important free throws there.
Now a timeout called by Milwaukee. They're down by 4. 51 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
Fans from out of section get free T-shirts. Let's see who's the loudest. Let's get loud, fans. Stand up. Make some noise.
Milwaukee with the ball. Pass to Antetokounmpo. The kick out to Holiday. Back to Giannis. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. Count it! And he has brought them to within 2 points.
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game. Yes.
There at the pass to Fournier. Randall against Antetokounmpo. Randall dishes to MP. Outside for Randall. Clock at 4. Over Holiday. They get it back. And an intentional foul there stops the clock.
Yeah, you have to do that. You can't just let him dribble the game.
Exactly. You got to stop the clock any way possible and hope they alligator arm a few of those free throws.
At the line, 2 shots.
He hits the first one, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And he cannot convert on the second. That misses. Now a timeout called by Milwaukee. They're trailing by 3. 12 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Guys, your thoughts?
And if you can get a 3, shoot it. Otherwise, get the quick 2 and a foul.
Either way, they got to score the ball.
Let's make some noise. We are the 6th minute.
Looking to tie it up with a big triple.
You don't want to force it, though. You still need to get a quality look. What an offensive force Holiday is when he's going like this.
New York calls timeout.
Who wants a t-shirt? Make some noise.
Here's MP. Kicks it to Randall. Over Giannis. Oh, no good there. The potential game winner off the mark. And regulation now complete. We will go to overtime. We've got more NBA basketball coming your way in just a minute. And now we get set for overtime in what has been a stirring contest. And so off the tip, it's New York. And no shortage of excitement here, and we're officially underway in overtime in this game. Courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up.
In for the Bucks. At the line for the Knicks, Evan Fournier. At the line, 1 shot.
And in a relatively short time, Fournier has really increased his role in the league. I mean, he's a player you have to guard and keep an eye on at all times.
Holiday with it. Picked up by Barrett. Here's Connaughton. It's good. The assist that time from Holiday.
The D has gotten a little bit laxed here defending the triple.
Fournier pass to MP. That one, no good. Good D by Holiday. And so it's Holiday with it. He'll bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
That's his fifth.
Julius Randle picks one up.
Team foul. Shooting for Milwaukee, Giannis Antetokounmpo.
And that drops, so they now lead by 1. A different look for Milwaukee. Portis comes in for Serge Ibaka. And Allen subbed in for George Hill. Good on both.
And he can kind of relax a little bit now as he finally comes through at the line. He let a few too many of those chances get by.
The drive by MP. And the rejection by Antetokounmpo.
Hey, when Giannis is lurking nearby, you got to be careful because his wingspan can erase a lot of shots. How about the springs of this guy, Antetokounmpo, also known as the Greek Freak? I mean, he just gets up off the ground like a rocket on these alley-oop chances.
Good on that shot. With that, the Bucks' lead is cut to just 1 point on the basket from Barrett. And so it's Milwaukee with it. Timeout called the Bucks.
loudest section wants a t-shirt.
New York on D. Outside Holiday. Portis trying to free himself. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
His fifth personal,
There you see how tough Holiday is. He simply pressed and forced the issue there. He got the defense to overcommit.
Free throw, good, Holiday. He hits one, then misses the second attempt from the free throw line.
Well, they should be looking at a three-point lead.
And yet, another basket.
He's scoring at an insane level here, folks. The defense powerless to slow him down.
Yeah, he's on a mission, closing in on third place all-time in scoring.
And Wilt Chamberlain holds both the first and third place scoring marks. First, of course, for 100 points, and third place all-time with 78. Anytime Wilt's name comes up, you are making history. Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
And it just forces the defense to pay more attention to him, guys, which we know can open up things for others.
And Fournier kicks to Robinson. Back to Fournier. MP passes to Fournier. Over Holiday. Fournier's shot is off. Bucks have gone 3 of 4 on their field goal attempts since the beginning of overtime. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
And Antetokounmpo is just a blur. I mean, I don't know how a 7-foot guy with that wingspan and all legs and all.
Another one goes. Incredible.
And that puts him even for third on the single-game scoring list. Simply amazing.
I'm at a loss for words. Greg, his has been one of the greatest offensive games we'll ever see.
And, of course, 78 points, the mark that Wilt Chamberlain had over 5 decades ago. Kobe Bryant's 81 is up next, but he is already in the most elite of times.
Yet another bucket.
He has been simply unstoppable.
And he's now third all-time for points in a game. 1 for the ages.
He surpassed Wilt Chamberlain's less famous scoring mark from 1961. And Kobe Bryant now in his sights.
Off target, that was a little heat check. Tense moments here late in overtime as they look to take the lead.
You cannot afford to come up
and good. There's another.
And he is ripping through this defense and continues his assault on the record book.
That score moving him clearly into second place for most points in a game.
And with 81 in the rearview mirror, he only has the great Wilt Chamberlain and his 100 mark left, a record nobody thought would be touched. But this is the closest anybody has ever come.
Just 3 to shoot. Holiday. Second chance shot. Randall with the block. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
That's his first personal. Second team foul.
Guys, they're holding on to the slimmest of leads.
Yeah, and you can't afford to let that thing get any slimmer.
At the line for the Warriors, number 37. At the line, 2 shots.
So the first one drops, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 4-point ballgame. Timeout called, the Bucks. They trail by 4. We've got 22 seconds left in overtime. Guys, your thoughts?
Yeah, trying to get back in this thing, they need a score.
Yeah, and they need it hiccup fast. I mean, they'll be drawing up a quick hitter in the huddle here, no doubt.
Who's coming onto the court. Come on and get loud for your Knicks City Dancer. coaches coming onto the court. Come on and get proud for your Knicks City Dancer.
Here's Connaughton. No good on the quick three. They foul intentionally. That's what they have to do at this point.
That's his third personal. Fourth team foul. At the line for the Knicks, Evan Fournier.
It's the first, and that puts them up by 5. Second one is good. Getting both at the line, and it's a 6-point ball game.
And he adds to their lead with some very solid free throws.
Down deep onto the Kumbo. And Holiday is right there.
Boy, such good instincts and agility. Makes Holiday really dangerous on the offensive glass. That time he fought to keep the play alive and got the bucket.
At the line for the Knicks, number 37. At the line, 2 shots.
First free throw is good, and that puts them up by 5. And a tough break is his second attempt at the line. No good. Allen for 3. A putback. Hits it again. Wow.
My goodness. 50 for the game.
Yep, he is putting on a show. And now they foul and stop the clock.
That's his fourth personal. Team is in the penalty. At the line for the Knicks, number 37. At the line, 2 shots.
He drops the first one, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. Second free throw, no good. A tough break there. So a close game sees New York take this one. And they had some nervous moments down the stretch, but things finally came together for them in overtime.
Yeah, probably didn't anticipate that this one would be that close down the wire, but give them credit. They were able to regroup in that overtime, and this win has to feel satisfying.
And that about wraps it up. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for being with us. So long and good night, everyone.
Tremendous job defensively, MP. Hey, walk me through your performance on that end.
It all starts with our preparation, and that's the tone that the coaching staff has been setting since training camp. We're following the course they charted for us, and that's what you saw out there tonight. Tremendous defensive effort from the whole team. I'm really proud of our guys.
Right, so how important were your steals to the victory tonight?
You know, they help generate turnovers, but you take it one possession at a time, and every possession counts, John. So it's just part of the puzzle. I'm just glad we could pull this one out for the fans.
Great stuff as always, MP.
Thank you. I appreciate it.